Libra, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here, just with your current energy, like I usually do, to find out what is happening in your world. Let's find out your strength and your near future. What else do you need to know? And your hopes or fears? And your potential outcome? Oh, we got 2 on that one. Oh, okay, very interesting. Okay, this is a completely different deck. I just read for Gemini. This is literally the same card. I don't know what is happening with you air signs, but you are definitely going through something right now. This is all about a transformation. This Tower energy here indicates that there was some upheaval in your life. There was some sudden shift. Whether you wanted it or didn't want it, it was unexpected. And it's one of those shifts that really kind of almost takes everything and just, if you had a deck of cards, picks it up, tosses it, and they fall where they fall. It's just one of those types of energies that really is uncontrollable. It's kind of chaotic. But what I really like about you, this card came down first, King of Swords. This feels like you. The swords do represent the air signs. They're intellectual, kind of a no-nonsense type of person. And that's exactly what I was getting from this card. To put it bluntly, like, nobody better fuck with you, because this is just that type of energy. Like, you're just not having it right now. I don't know if it's because of this Tower moment and you just have so much other chaotic things happening in your life. There's something here where you've said, no, nope, not doing it. But at the same time, you're also withholding judgment on something. There is something here where you're not making any final decision. And I think because you realize the chaos isn't permanent, that the dust will settle. And until the dust settles, you're not going to be ready to make a decision. But again, like, I'm getting this energy of don't mess with you, for sure. The universe doesn't want you to make a decision either. That's what this card is all about. So take that for what it's worth. You're making the right decision by not making a decision. I am getting the 10 of Swords in reverse sitting in your past position. So whatever heartache, whatever caused you a severe amount of pain in the past, it is behind you. This is definitely something that is not continuing. This could be what caused that Tower moment. Knight of Wands sitting here in your strength position. You're not taking any action. So what I'm getting from you is that you're taking this step back and you're kind of sitting back and watching the situation unfold. And however it unfolds, it unfolds. You are not putting a heavy hand into anything, because it's from your perspective, every time that you've done that, things have never worked out for you. So you're taking a different approach this time. And that could also be the Tower moment here, that you're just, it's against your nature to do this. But at the same time, you are Libra. You are all about balance. And if this is what it takes for you to be balanced, then you're not going to put your heavy hand and sway however this is going to go. 7 of Cups in your near future. So it's a good thing that you're withholding judgment, because you do have choices coming up here that you are going to have to make at some point. 6 of Swords. So this is an energy that is going to stick around for a little bit. This is not something that's going to be an immediate fix. The Tower never is. It's a very strong card. 10 of Wands. That's what's been influencing this. So there was this 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands energy. So think of it as like carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, but also experiencing a lot of pain. So this could be just a block is what was coming up. So you could have been blocking some sort of progress in your life. And that is when a Tower moment happens, because you're preventing yourself from actually being happy by allowing this block. Okay, but you're getting a change in perspective. So this is your hopes or fears. So if you were disappointed and just felt like you weren't getting anything that you wanted here, because if you look at this person, he is focused on the 3 cups that fell over, but he doesn't even pay attention. So these are the 3 that fell over. These are the 2 that are still standing. He's got his back to them. So there is something here about not being grateful for what you have, or not recognizing what you have. even though it's right there to be seen. All you have to do is turn around. And so when I'm seeing this flipped over, this does indicate that you are getting some sort of change in perspective. Again, that's the Tower energy here, because there was something that you were not going to be able to see on your own. There was some sort of path that needed to almost illuminate in front of you, and that's what that is meant to do. Now, sitting in your outcome position, I am getting the Three of Swords. So again, with this Ten of Swords, Three of Swords in reverse, both of these are in reverse. Whatever heartache, you're overcoming that. But there is still something that's lingering here. Again, I'm seeing there is this energy that you're holding on to. So I'll find out more when I clarify. But this Devil energy can hold you back. So there is kind of like a warning about that. Let's do some clarifying. So, King of Swords, I've got the Nine of Wands. Let's see if we get one card on the Judgment in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. Okay, so a secret came to light during this whole thing that really kind of threw you. Again, something unexpected, something a little bit earth-shattering. Nine of Wands, that actually tells me that you're putting guard up. You're setting boundaries. You are the King of Swords right now. That is something that you're absolutely going to do. Like I said from the beginning, you're giving off this energy of, now's not the time to mess with me. It is not going to end well for you, and that's exactly what this is all telling me. You're right, and you know you're right. That's your energy right now. Now's not the time to make a decision. There's divine timing here at play. So pay attention to the timing of things, because you'll know when the time is right to make a decision, and that time is not right now. Let the dust settle. Tell me about this Ten of Swords, Two of Wands. So at one point, because there was a decision here in your past about moving on from this, whatever this Ten of Swords was, it was an extreme amount of pain. So it was something pretty significant in your life that caused you a lot of pain. You did make a decision on that, but whatever decision you made, it's almost like you didn't make it quick enough, or it wasn't thorough enough, and that's what caused the Tower to happen. Knight of Wands in reverse. I'm getting the Queen of Swords in reverse. So yeah, this is, like I said before, you're acting outside of yourself, because this Queen of Swords energy is very similar to this King of Swords. And because I'm seeing it in reverse, this is, normally you would be taking action on something. If you felt like there was a reason to take an action or a decision that you needed to make and execute in order for your best interest, in order to keep yourself balanced, you would do it. But right now, that's not what you're doing. You're doing the exact opposite, which is very contrary to who you are. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Page of Cups. So you are going to have a choice when it comes to love. This is something that you're going to communicate. There's something here. So we have the Six of Swords in reverse. I'm getting the Hierophant in reverse. So at some point in the past, you did move away from a very serious commitment here. It could have been a marriage, doesn't have to be, but it was definitely some sort of long-term, high-level commitment. But now, it's a very interesting, because it's showing up in reverse. This feels very connected to that Tower here. There's something here about your past that has really been lingering for you, and this is what this is telling me. You were holding on to something from your past for longer than you needed to, longer than what was in your best interest. And what's that actually doing is it's holding you back from any real happiness go forward. That's what's driving all of this right now. Tell me about this Ten of Wands. I've got the Sun in reverse. Not a surprise there. You're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, or at least you have been, and it's made you very unhappy doing things this way. So let's keep going. So Five of Cups in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse. You're a little impatient. Even though you're not really taking an active role in changing your circumstances, you also want the universe to kind of hurry up. Tell me about this devil energy. The moon in reverse. Whew, you are holding on to something. There was a secret that came to light. You're holding on to it, but not in a good way. This is very toxic for you. This is definitely holding you back. This is what's going to make this energy stick around for longer than it needs to. This tower moment is not going to resolve itself. This is something where, well, let me say, it's not going to be resolved until you let go of whatever it is that's holding you back. Whatever you've been holding on to from your past, whatever restriction you put on yourself from your past, you need to let go of. Tell me about the Three of Swords in reverse. The Strength card in reverse. Yeah, you're not doing anything about it right now. You're really not. Just be careful of that devil energy because it's going to hold you back. It's just making the tower moment linger longer. Let's see, any last messages for Libra? Taking shelter. The answers are within. Yeah, you know exactly what this is all about. I wasn't getting a pinpoint on anything specific, but you definitely know what this is about. You know what you've been holding on to, what you need to let go of. And you know you need to let go of it. So, Libra, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.